Welcome to Vulnerable Relationships.
My story begins 16 years ago when I met Lucy. She was an amazing girl. Intelligent, beautiful, fancy, funny, just the greatest girl I have ever met. I felt so lucky when we started dating, and after a year into the relationship, we had a baby. I was living the dream, living with my girlfriend, raising our little daughter, and being a happy family. I loved Lucy so much, and after some years, we were finally getting married. Our daughter was the one most excited about the wedding. She was going to be the flower girl. Everything seemed to be perfect, until one day, when I was heading back home, a guy wanted to talk with me. At first, I believed he might want to sell me something until he mentioned Lucy. Politely, he asked me to talk in a private place. He then asked me to please stop all the plans for the wedding and step back because he and Lucy wanted to be together. I didn't believe him until he started to tell me a lot of details about her that would be impossible to know. I returned home as fast as I could. I didn't want this to be the truth and told her about it, hoping all this was a mistake. But no, it wasn't. The next hour, she told me everything. She's been cheating on me for the last 2 years. She told me how the time she said she loved me, that she wanted us to be together and she loved our family, were all lies. How her new man was younger, stronger, handsome, and a better lover. She said that she didn't want to be tied to me. She lost her freedom when she became a mother and she didn't want to be a wife. How she wanted her freedom back. The final stab was when she said she was happy that I finally knew, and that she was able to leave. I cried, begged, and humiliated myself and got on my knees, asking for another chance to try to fix our relationship. But she didn't want it. She wanted the thrill and excitement that this new guy made her feel. By the next day, she left us. I felt broken, humiliated, and emasculated. But my daughter needed me. She was heartbroken. Her mother left, and she believed it was her fault. She heard when Lucy said that she didn't want to be a mother anymore. My daughter needed me, and I needed to be strong for her. Fortunately, we had help. My family and Lucy's family supported us in any way possible. Lucy's parents were so ashamed of their daughter's actions that they couldn't look me in the face without apologizing for everything she did. We'll be in debt with everyone forever for all their help. Fast forward 10 years later. After lots of time and therapy, my daughter and I are living happily. She is the light of my life, a beautiful 15-year-old young lady who I love. Our wounds are healed, and we have a very good life. But then, Lucy came back. When me and my daughter were getting back home, we found Lucy in front of our apartment, waiting for us, wanting to talk. I recognized her immediately, and I would like to say that I did something cool like ignoring her, asking her to leave or at least being hostile with her. But no, I'm an idiot. My heart skipped a beat the moment I saw her. She still was as beautiful as before, but somehow, she looked even better. Maybe the age made her look mature and elegant, maybe the dress or the makeup, I don't know. But I let her in while our daughter gave us some space and went to her room. She told me everything she did since she left. She lived with that guy for some years. She said how much she enjoyed it, all the fun she got to have, and how she believed those years were the best years of her life until she noticed that the excitement of that new relationship was fading slowly. At some point, she started to cheat on that guy too. According to her, she wanted to feel alive and excited. Eventually, that relationship ended and she started dating other guys. Every relationship became shorter than the previous one until she only had casual hookups. She also said that sometimes she thought about us, our family. But she said she was too proud to admit she made a mistake until last year. She got COVID and it hit her hard to the point that she believed she would die and realized how alone she was, how stupid she was, and the mistake she made so long ago. After all of that, she said she regretted everything she did and said that now she was ready to marry me and be the family we were always meant to be. When she was done, I asked her to leave, to give me some time to think, and she accepted, saying she would be back the next Friday. For years, I dreamed about her coming back and now it was happening. But it just felt wrong. Since then, she visited almost daily, wanting to talk about the best years of our relationship and how we could be a happy family again. I asked for help, from my family and friends. Most of them said I would be making the worst mistake of my life if I took her back. Others said that I could give her a chance. It took me a lot to heal and some more time to start making new relationships, and I would be risking everything. One night, my daughter and I had a deep conversation about all this. I always try to involve her in every part of our life, and this issue concerned her too because it's her mother. Sometimes she surprises me by being so wise and mature because she told me, "Can you really love someone that hurts us so much?" And that was everything I needed. I would never forgive myself if I let her hurt my daughter again. I said that to Lucy. If she wants to be around or have a relationship with our daughter, I'm okay with it. Only if my daughter wants it. But I told her we're not getting back. Lucy only said she would make me fall in love with her again and that she would not give up.
Comments.
Comment 1, Lucy had the best years of her life without you and your daughter. To me, that says everything. There's no regret there. Be proud of yourself. You put in the hard work and raised an amazing daughter. Find someone worthy of that. Your ex ain't it. Comment 2, here's the thing. If everything worked out the way she dreamed with this first guy she left with, would she even be seeking a relationship with your daughter? No, she wouldn't. Think of all the pivotal moments in your daughter's life she missed to go fuck around. Remember that. Remember that pain she caused. She wants security. That's it. Comment 3, this is not okay. You need to have more respect for yourself and your daughter. She abandoned you both for 10 years without a shred of remorse. Only when she felt alone did she come back. Not because she loves you too, but selfishly she does not want to be lonely. All of her actions are done to benefit her and her alone. She cheats on every partner she has, even when you tell her you do not want to be with her anymore. She dismissed your wishes and feelings and said she would essentially force her way back into your heart and life. This will not end well for you. This woman is vile and you need to protect yourself and your daughter. Do not think that the second she gets bored and craves excitement again, she will not hurt you both all over. Do not let her undo the years of progress you two have made. You need to be stronger than this. Comment 4, OP, please listen to everyone here about letting your ex come back into your life. Please do not let her come back. She is coming back after she had her fun, and she doesn't want to die alone. She is using you as a doormat. Your ex is not and will not be good for you or your daughter. She only cares about herself, not you two. She will surely go back to her old habits once you let her in. It will not end well. Comment 5, do not trust her with your daughter's heart and emotions. She shouldn't just waltz on back and expect you two to magically be okay with all the things she put you two through. She'll just leave again when she's bored and repeat. My cousin let her mum waltz in and out of her life. It hurts her every single time she waltzes back out, and when her mum is present for the short period that she is, all she does is insult and nitpick and be mean to my cousin under the guise of mother's tough love. Comment 6, she's just fallen back on you guys as her backup plan now that she has fully fucked her life up. You've made the right decision. You can't trust someone like that. Imagine how she might react if you or your daughter ever had a major health crisis or if she met another man that caught her attention. You deserve better, and so does your daughter. You had a great, happy life for the last decade without this woman. You do not need her. Comment 7, I'm not a psychologist, but I'm going to be an armchair psychologist for a second. Your ex sounds like she has a personality disorder. Specifically borderline personality disorder. Look it up. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. The entire time I read your comment I was thinking, brother, your ex is borderline personality. Tip, don't subject your daughter or yourself to your ex. It will not end well. The greatest predictor of future behavior is her previous behavior. Here you are, steady Eddie. You took care of your daughter, built a family, and stabilized your life. Here she is, repeatedly in unstable relationships, unable to connect, and an empty shell of a human being. Do not, for your sake, for your daughter's sake, do not get involved with a person who has a history of regularly cheating, risky behavior, and is unstable. Update. I didn't expect so many answers. So thanks to everyone for your answers and advice. Thanks to the ones who made me open my eyes and helped me realize that I still have issues with my ex and I'm not over her. And overall to the ones who pointed out the risk of hurting my daughter that letting her back in our lives could cause. I can recognize my weakness, but I'm not letting her hurt my baby again. So don't worry, I'm not getting back with her. Since the post she has been insisting on a meeting, she wanted to talk. I decided to have one last talk with her and set my boundaries. We met in a public place. The talk was long and hard. I wanted her to be honest and I told her the moment I caught a lie I was leaving. I asked if she was sorry or are we her last option. Did she love us or are we just a consolation prize? Did she come back for love or because she was unable to find another man anymore? She was unable to answer any of that. She only said things like, it's not like that. You need to understand me. I'm not like this anymore. She kept insisting on giving her another chance. That we can love each other again. That we could be together. She never even mentioned our daughter at any moment. Only after I pointed it out, she started to mention her. When I tried to say that we were over, she grabbed my hand and, as some of you told me she would do, she tried to seduce me. Pulling down her blouse, showing me her cleavage, and saying that we can find a room so I can do whatever I wanted with her. That she wouldn't say no to anything to compensate me. I didn't recognize that woman. She wasn't the amazing girl I met. She wasn't the mother of my daughter. I didn't know who that woman was, but she wasn't my Lucy. I asked her to let me go. That we are over. Neither I or my daughter wanted anything to do with her. So please, leave us alone. We will live in a good life without her. She then went mad, saying I couldn't leave her. That wasn't my choice. That she doesn't have anything else. That I can't take away her daughter. I still don't know why, but that last sentence triggered me. The next things I said were not my exact words, but close to what I said at that moment. Your daughter. Your daughter. You are not her mother. You only gave birth to her, but you are not her mother. Tell me where you were when she was sick. Where you were when she had a fever. When she was scared on the night. When her first teeth fell out. When she cried on nights because she missed her mom. Where were you on her first day of school? When she had her first period. When she had her first boyfriend. When her heart broke for the second time because the first one broke her heart was her mother. Which dick were you riding when she needed a mom? You have no right to claim you are her mother because you never acted like that. She tried to reply, but I saw how she was unable to find the words. I left her. Back at home, she sent some texts, asking for another meeting. For another chance. That she loves me and she can change. But I'm done. You all were right. She doesn't love me, or our daughter at all. She only loves herself. Having her in my life would be bad, and toxic, and I don't need that. I don't need her. My daughter and I are going back to therapy soon. Some of you were right. I need to work on myself and be stronger. And get over those feelings for her, because they are not real. Just a memory of what I thought she was.
Thanks for watching the video. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing. See you in the next video.